What's going on, guys? It's my first time streaming right now. So what I'm going to be doing is discussing the stock market. I am not sure if this even works because I've never done a YouTube live stream before. So let me know, comment if you're watching this. And I basically want to discuss, there's only 3 people, so I want to make sure that this works first, but I'm going to be discussing EV vehicles, specifically Nio, like Nio Day, what happened, as well as like Tesla and other stocks that I'm watching because, well, specifically for Nio, the stock is up a whole lot. Okay, so it is working. I see people commenting. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I also want to share my screen with you guys so we can do some technical analysis on Nio and just see what's happening for different indicators like the RSI and moving average and stuff like that. I really want to review that. I also have some notes here on the ETS vehicle that they announced, which looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, the way it looks, it's like, oh my goodness. And I want to compare that a little bit to Tesla. So let me just make sure that I know how to share my screen. I don't know how to do that. Thank you guys for all the comments. There's a lot. Oh my God. I don't know how to share my screen, but let's see. If I click edit, no, that is not how you share your screen. Let's see. How would I share it? Okay, whatever. I won't share it, but if I'll just talk about it, I guess. So for Nio, let's take a look at it. So it's $63, and it's absolutely insane because pretty much what I said that I think it'll be up to a $60 stock happened, but we're at $63 right now, and we're up about 8% for the day. So guys, that's amazing. And the reason why it's going up is obviously because this new sedan is just gorgeous. I mean, I can't like show you an image of it, but like you guys know how to go on Google and type in sedan or new Nio vehicle. And what I really like about it is its range is 1,000 kilometers. I mean, we have 1,000 kilometers, which is a whole lot, or it's about 620 miles. And I know for Tesla, even if I type in right now Tesla Model 3, I mean, what do we got for that? I know it's not 620. It's definitely less. I'm just gonna, yeah, 263. I mean, even 353 for the long range. So Nio is being super competitive. I mean, that's basically almost a double because double of 350 would be 700. So the Nio vehicle is super competitive, and I'm kind of worried about Tesla. Tesla's down today. I do wonder if that is because, well, Nio is going to crush it or not. I have no idea, but obviously Tesla stock is on an absolute rampage, and Elon Musk is now the richest man in the world, guys. How insane is that? Have you guys had Tesla stock from when I was talking about it from the beginning? Or even if you bought it recently, you're up a lot of money. But what I really like about Nio is, whoa, it's a $69,000 vehicle, by the way, guys. The new vehicle is going to be 69K, which is really competitive. I mean, it's not cheap. And yes, the battery is going to be improved. So let me look at some of these comments because there's a whole lot. $70 by end of the week by one of you guys. Let's take a look at the technicals. I know I'm not sharing my screen with you guys, but I'm going to talk it out basically. And we were a $50 stock. I mean, this was a $50 stock just a couple days ago. I mean, what? On the 6th. And now it's 63. And I don't see the momentum really slowing down because there's just so much good news here. Is it going to be a $70 stock by the end of the week? I don't know, but I definitely see some more upward trajectory. However, I did say it's going to be a $60 stock, and we're at 63. So maybe we can get to 65, 67. 70 would be kind of pushing it. I would love to see 70, though. And if you already have this stock, congrats. It's amazing. Otherwise, maybe it is time to add some of the stock because, well, China's going to be growing into the future, right? I mean, it just makes logical sense. And Nio is going to be one of those big, heavy hitters. I mean, I don't have a baseball bat. I don't play baseball. I do play tennis. It's going to be like an aces over here, or home runs. I wouldn't worry about Tesla. I see some of the comments. I think Tesla has a huge opportunity in Europe and in the US. And in China, they're already one of the best. They are the best seller. So I wouldn't really worry too hard there. Let's see what other my Nio. So some of you guys are up a stupid amount, and I'm glad because you guys are getting stupid rich. That's amazing. Let's see what else. Oh, the stimulus package, I guess, got passed. we got $600 checks, guys, but I wasn't really expecting too much. I mean, I'm kind of out here myself just hustling, but I know the stimulus checks did get out. A lot of people did get that, so that's great too. I don't follow that a whole lot. Kathy Wood has been making some interesting plays. I'm going to be talking about some stocks that she's buying and selling because she's very active, which is really interesting to look at. Let's actually take a look. I use this thing called Lucid, and Lucid is a good way of tracking. I don't know if they're free or paid. I know I'm paying for it. They are adding really good stocks. So, I mean, Adobe, that's a stock that I don't really talk about on YouTube because it's not as popular, but I'm really bullish on Adobe, for example, guys, because well, people are sitting home and we're being digital entrepreneurs. That's really an up and coming profession because there's a whole lot of people running ads and the digital economy is growing. So Adobe is a fantastic stock because it's enabling people to run their businesses online. So Adobe is a great stock. That's pretty much what I use for my editing. I know a lot of people use Photoshop and they also have all kinds of services. That's one stock that Kathy Woods does have, and she's been adding a good amount. Now I also see. So actually, let me tell you guys, ARKW, the Internet ETF, they have Adobe as almost 1% of their fund weight. It's 0.91. That's what I'm looking at. And they're buying shares. They just bought 2,100 shares. It is an expensive stock. It's like a $500 stock or $488 stock. So Adobe is a really good stock that I'm looking at. I made a call on my Patreon about buying JD.com and selling Alibaba. And lo and behold, oh my goodness, Baba has a whole lot of trouble. Did they find Jack Ma yet? I know Jack Ma was like missing. I was away in Colombia. So did they find them? Hasn't been seen in months. That's the reason enough to be wary of Alibaba stock. That's what I'm seeing. So they have not found our man Jack Ma. And I don't know what's going on over there in China, but I'm super happy that I made that call to buy JD and sell Alibaba. That was a big trade right there. I thought JD was relatively better priced than Baba. I could not expect that Jack Ma would go missing, but that call ended up again being really right. Just like on Nio, just like we're hitting those home runs on Nio, and it's heating up on Tesla. We've been heating up. We've been making that money on Tesla, but Nio's really killing us in a good way. Palantir, another stock that I talk about. Let's take a look at it today. We're up almost 3% on Palantir. I know I've been recommending the stock in the teens, but it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking like it's heating up again from hitting a low of 23. I would say. We did hit levels of 28, even 30. But now we're at 25.88. I do see a lot of good stuff because this company is growing in terms of the contracts that they're getting. Has a price target, Jeffries or whatever has $30. I would say long term, I don't see a problem with this stock going up to $40 per share long term. Short term, 30 is definitely possible. Apple stock, guys. I was with my friend in Colombia on vacation, and everyone has an iPhone. Even in Colombia, it's a growing country. They have a growing economy, but when you see an iPhone, you can tell that person kind of has some money. And we know that iPhone is a good phone. I mean, people want it all over the world. People have $1,000. They're spending their last $1,000 on an iPhone, and the ecosystem with Apple is really strong as well. And looking at ARKH, it looks like they have some Apple. I mean, what is Apple? 1% of their fund. So, if you needed more reason to buy Apple, Kathy Woods has some, but obviously Apple is like a blue chip killer out there. So NMDM, yes, let me cover NMDM a little bit. Let me take a look at the technicals on NMDM. And all I'm doing, guys, I guess you can't see my screen because I'm new to streaming, but I will click the chart. So I go to Yahoo Finance or I go to TD Ameritrade or I'll be on Webull or something. But my indicators really are RSI. I want to see if the stock is being overbought or not. And what I do is I look at the RSI. If it's 80, it's too much. That's just one of the indicators I look at. I combine indicators with other indicators, but the RSI on NMDM is 62. So that is healthy. It's not bad, especially for a growing momentum stock where Kathy Wood is adding all these shares. I think 62 is definitely reasonable. Now, the moving average on the 30-day is $7.68, but I'm revising my price target to 15. As you guys know, I made a YouTube video recently. This stock just has so many good things for it, going for it. So we're at 935 today, guys. And I know a lot of you have made a lot of money. I know a lot of you guys are really happy with it. And again, I'm streaming because I was away for a few days and I just want to catch up with you guys, especially because it's Monday. I want to review these stocks that I talk about, such as NNDM, Tesla, Nio, all these good stuff. Now, guys, I know you asked me to do a lot of different stocks. It's almost impossible for me to cover every single stock here. So I cover the stocks that I have the highest conviction in myself. I do try to incorporate more stocks if I can, but specifically, I'm a concentrated investor. So when I see an opportunity, I really do put a lot of my money in there. I do preach diversification, and diversification is very important. And I do that with options. I do hedge my portfolio, but I am a firm believer that someone should have 10 concentrated positions. I think statistically speaking, 12 concentrated positions is where you are diversified. When I was learning in university, so I was studying finance, and I had forget the name of the class, but it was like investment analysis. And the research shows 12 positions is where you are well diversified. So I'm putting concentrated positions here, guys. Everything I talk about on YouTube, these are positions that I really believe in. Nio, Tesla, Adobe I haven't talked about, but I do have Adobe. Amazon, because people are working from home. They want to get a package that is super easy. They don't want to go nowhere. People don't want to go nowhere. They want to get a package delivered to their house next day. It just makes a lot of sense. DraftKings, yes. Thank you, Investing Sensei. DraftKings, because online gambling is a very good thing. I mean, it's an industry that is going to do well because people need entertainment, guys. Entertainment is a very high-paying industry. So DraftKings is another stock that I do sell covered calls on. I sell puts on, just because I think that they are a very good stock. Alibaba did fall a lot, so maybe I would add Alibaba. Timon Town, thank you for Plug Power. We here as a family have picked Plug Power at a very cheap rate. I mean, I started recommending Plug Power at 11, talking about it at 20. And oh my God, Plug Power. Let's actually take a look at the statistics or the charting analysis on Plug Power. And hydrogen energy, oh my God, it's 53. I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys. I'm super happy if you have Plug Power. I have a lot of shares here. I don't have as much as I wanted to. I have like 3 to 5% of my portfolio. It's probably 5% now since it's going up so much. Plug Power is a small portion of my portfolio. Wow, $25 billion market cap. I remember this stock was $10 billion. And this was a $32 stock when the year started, guys. I mean, January 1st, this stock, or January 4th, this stock was $32. So we're 20 bucks above now. The 1-year target on Yahoo Finance is 39. Obviously, that's not very, doesn't make a lot of sense because we're above that. But if I look at the recommended trend, it is a strong buy for a lot of analysts. It is definitely the buy zone. And one of the highest price targets for Plug Power is $60 per share. Wow, we're coming up to that real fast, guys. Real fast on Plug Power. Hydrogen energy is a big deal. We have earnings here, by the way, on March 3rd. So we have a couple months. It's no big deal. I'll definitely make some videos on Plug Power, giving you guys an update on what I would do before earnings, because obviously before earnings, a lot of stocks have a lot of activity, guys. I mean, especially for stocks that have earnings that week, it's a big deal because, we'll come up above expectation or below. And that makes a big difference for Wall Street analysts, because what a lot of these guys do is they have a prediction. And if the stock beats expectations, whether that's on revenue, on profit, or, in Neo's case, they launched a new product, and that successful product, it really changes expectations of investors. Investors will see, well, wow, this stock is having more money, which means more profit. And investors on Wall Street, what they're doing is they're running models. They're running financial models. They're seeing, hey, if this stock has a certain cash flow, what is the bottom line? And they'll have a DCF model, a discounted cash flow. That's one common metric to look at. But also, just positive momentum is a strong force, because, guys, the market is not. It's not math. It's not math. It's not physics. It has those components, but really, it's a lot of behavior. It's human behavior. So if you're looking at these stocks that are doing good things, Nio, Tesla, goodness, Elon Musk. That's why these stocks are going up, because we as investors, we know these innovators, these CEOs, William Lee, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they're up to good things. They're going to do good things because that's their mission, that's their purpose, and they're showing results. Not everyone in life has those amazing results or puts in that amazing effort and has a growing team. So for Amazon, obviously teamwork. For Tesla, Amazon, operational teamwork is the key for them to produce more numbers, to get more deliveries out there. Best growth stocks for the next 5 years. Let me think about it. So online advertising is definitely a growing industry. So I know, Mark Zuckerberg, there's a whole lot of stuff out there on him. Not everyone loves Facebook, but Facebook is a play, guys. Facebook and Google's not going to grow as much. I love Google. They track everything. They know everything about you. We have YouTube, of course, but Google is so big. It's hard to move the needle because their market cap is just so large. So even if they have successful quarter, or even like like deep learning, artificial intelligence, all these trends are helping Google, but they're from a very large like base. It's hard to grow from 1 trillion to 1.5, even if you add a couple billion to your revenue streams. So Google is obviously going to grow in the long term, but you're not going to hit a home run with Google. You're going to grow. You're going to have a return of an average return, guys, an average return of the market. I know it's been really high in 2020, but 8, 9, 10% a year is what the average is. So Google is going to grow as an average. However, with Facebook, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing. They're just copying all over the place with Snapchat and TikTok. And I know Instagram now has those reels. By the way, add me on Instagram. I did some reels when I was in Colombia. They have reels and they're copying competition. So they're going to be dominating. Plus, they just have the cash available to them should they want to buy a company, should they want to have a acquisition. Merger, I don't see that. They're not going to merge with anyone. They're too big. Mark Zuckerberg's not going to do that. But when it comes to Facebook, I think that is a stock that will grow in the next five years. That's a growth stock. Plug Power is a growth stock. Obviously, Nio and Tesla, like it's no question about it. Nio and Tesla. A big part of my portfolio is Tesla, so no question about it. By the way, guys, quick fist bump. Ooh, I was traveling a lot. So quick fist bump for you guys. So let's see what else I have to cover. Do you guys have any other questions I can answer? Because I kind of gave you guys an update there. I'm really bullish on Nio. I'm going to be making a review on Nio today, and I'll upload it tomorrow. I want to see what are the things that I have in mind that could be game changing for the stock. So let's see. Bitcoin, guys, I actually on Patreon recommended some Bitcoin. I put $100. It's not a lot. It's really a small amount of money, but what you guys have to understand for Bitcoin is there's a lot of people skeptical about banks, and there's all these fees, and banks are very slow. Bitcoin is an asset class of its own. You can't really value it. There's no way for me to do a discounted cash flow. It is very difficult, but we've seen Chamath go out there. Chamath, by the way, he's a huge billionaire. He's got, Virgin Galactic. He's a very big man. He's out there in the media. He's very smart. He's very intelligent with stocks. You see him going out there, and he says that if Bitcoin is going to hit 100,000, he will buy Goldman Sachs. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he literally said he will buy Goldman Sachs if Bitcoin hits 100,000. And it makes sense. These billionaires are investing in Bitcoin because they are trying to move the needle. And like I said, Google or one of these other stocks that have been out there for a long time, they're not going to move the needle. They're not going to be the next home run, but Bitcoin, it could be the next home run. And we've seen Bitcoin really rise. I mean, really, it's gone up to 40,000. Last time I checked, it was 36,000. Let me take a look at what it is today. It is 31. Is it 31 today? January 11th. I'm going to confirm that because I know it has a lot of movement. So I just want to make sure I'm quoting the very latest price because it was 40,000. This thing was, it is 31,000. It's down 10% today. I think what's smart is in terms of diversification, having some Bitcoin. It really does make sense. I wouldn't have your life savings in there because Bitcoin as an asset class is emerging. Think about it, guys. It's an emerging thing. It is, I know it's been there for a number of years now, but it's still emerging. So I would still be diversified. 31,000, yeah. I could see it being 40,000 and 50,000. 100,000, what Chamath wants, is obviously generous. I mean, if it was 100,000, he would be as stupid rich as He's already stupid rich. I can't even say the word that he would be because I'm trying to be family friendly. But Chamath would do really, really well if it went to 100,000. But for us as a family, I think 40,000 is possible for Bitcoin, and I would certainly have some because otherwise you're kind of missing out. Ethereum, guys, I know a lot of you guys are asking about Ethereum. So Ethereum is another asset class within cryptocurrency. Obviously, these cryptocurrencies, the main thing behind them is the blockchain. The fact that you can track them and have a whole ledger of information makes it really good. It makes it better than just your traditional banks. And Ethereum, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on all of them, but Bitcoin is the gold standard, guys. If you're going to be safe, Bitcoin, Ethereum is good. I'm not saying it's not safe, but Bitcoin is the gold standard. It's the premium. So I go for Bitcoin number one, and let's say you have 10 grand. I would put, let's say, 750 in Bitcoin and 250 in Ethereum. I would have triple the amount of Bitcoin than I have in Ethereum. That is wise to me. To me, that's what makes sense. Again, it's an art, guys. And I would say that Bitcoin is just it's going to be more stable. If things really explode in cryptocurrencies, I can bet Bitcoin will explode. Ethereum, it should explode, but it's not. I'm a little bit less confident there. Facebook exit hold buy. I'm holding Facebook, guys. Again, I said advertising industry is going to be forever. I mean, you're not driving around looking at billboards nowadays. Billboards were the money makers in the old days, and they still are. But digital advertising, digital ads, Facebook ads, they're not going away. And actually, Facebook is going down a little bit. We're at 262. Earlier in September of 2020, so that's about 6 months ago, it was a $300 stock. I have no doubt that this stock will be a $300 stock. I just have no doubt. This stock is going to be performing well, so I'd hold it long term. As I mentioned, it's a 5-year hold for me for sure, no doubt about it. The CEO is amazing. ARKH, so the genomic ETF, they have a lot of good stuff. Actually, on Patreon this morning, I recommended NVTA, NVTA, or Invita, however you pronounce it. So this stock is down 10%. I haven't had a whole lot of chance to really look into why it's down, but they're part of research and diagnostics, and that's a very big thing for Cathie Wood. So a lot of her ARKH is very good. So let me go into ARKH actually. And today, this morning, like I said, Invita was a big thing for me because 10% down on a Cathie Wood stock. And I've looked into the stock before. I know it has a lot of good stuff going for it. It's a no-brainer that I'm going to be buying some of this stock. Just no-brainer. So Invita. Okay, it looks like it's number 8, about 3.36% of Cathie Wood's top 10 holding in ARKH. So she's got about 316, million in total market value. In terms of shares, she has 6 million. So again, I'm not surprised. I didn't even have to look at ARKH to know that Invita was a core holding for Cathie. When I saw it was 10% down, right away I was like, hey, Patreon, hey, Discord, let's get on this right now. Because when a stock is down that Cathie Wood owns, I mean, I don't blindly just follow her, but I know this stock has a lot of good stuff going forward. I've done the research. I just have to redo the research and probably make a video on it, but I recommended that. Let's take a look at BNGO. That's another stock that has gone up a tremendous amount. Wow. So it's up 22% again today. That is looking good. And again, I'm not surprised because we did have a peak at $7.20 on January 4th. We had a little bit of a decline. But again, guys, there's a lot of enthusiasm here. So this stock is again up over 20% today. So I'm glad for that. I don't really pick loser stocks. I don't. We pick a lot of winners here. And this stock is a big winner. I don't really cover solo, but I know that EV stocks as a whole are benefiting. I think I was looking at XPeng and Li Auto. They just have so much deliveries. They're doing really well there. By the way, guys, can you smash the like button? I see there's 100 likes. Can we get it up a little bit? Can you guys just go ahead and smash it if you want to get stupid rich? I just want to experience and see what happens with that because I'm live streaming for the first time. So boom, there we go, guys. Let's get that energy. It's Monday, guys. It's January 2021, guys. We're going to be getting stupid rich this year. In 2020, there's been so much opportunity. In 2021, we're going to have more opportunity, guys, for sure. I mean, every year we have opportunity. Other than that, guys, I hope that was really helpful. I don't know what else I can talk about. BYND. Beyond Meat. So, guys, by the way, I'm bullish on Beyond Meat as well. I don't really cover that stock. Let me take a look at it. The reason why I like it is because it's a disruptive innovator. Anything that is disrupting the market nowadays, and I'm going to have a video on Cathie Wood versus Warren Buffett soon. Stocks that are innovating, they're going to be doing well because I think we're in the age of innovation. Companies that are disrupting the market can grow really, really rapidly if they have good management. And Beyond Meat seems to be down, so it's an interesting stock. I have to look into it more, so I'm not going to just go ahead and recommend it fully. But Beyond Meat's, I think they're disrupting the market of meat, of course. So the innovation is definitely there. That's it, guys. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be on a live cam for too long. I don't know how it messes with the YouTube algorithm. I don't want people to get bored. I think I've said everything I've had to say. So for now, peace out, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll be back here very soon. I'll have another video for you guys. Tesla 840. You know what? I'll do a quick Q&A. Cathie Woods, whatever you guys want. Ask a couple of questions. I'll stick around for another minute if I see anything that you guys want me to answer. Lemonade is shooting up. Yes, insurance stock. I know a couple really good YouTubers that talk about Lemonade. I have a lot of conviction in Lemonade. I wouldn't say it's a top play for me, though. All right, guys, I will read your comments, and I'll be back with a video probably tomorrow morning on Nio, most likely. And keep you guys updated. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay aggressive, guys. Thanks. Love you guys, by the way.